That's Tom Kennedy.
No way.
It is. Who knew? So
Probably
Flying J
a lot
pilot.
of people knew that.
Yeah, probably everyone knows except us.
We're gonna document the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You call me ugly?
Maybe. We have truck problems.
Didn't let go.
That was scary.
What are you doing?
I left the poop bags back at the house. So I'm pushing poop off the trail. Cary State Park.
Scary state. Ooh. Looks like we're getting more pillars. It's rolling.
It's rolling.
Ashley, owner of Malachi's Ice Cream Bar. Welcome in.
This is our first storm in the RV.
Shenks for the memories.
Look behind you. White truck. We are heading out of town for 6 months pulling an RV.
Are you kidding me?
I looked up here, I was like, it's Tom!
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you headed?
Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, Washington, Oregon, Colorado, Kansas, and back.
Wow.
Right? Got the Harley in the back.
How many gallons that thing hold?
40. It's a 2016 F350 diesel, dually. The trailer is 41 feet and triple axle, 20,000 pounds going down the street. That last call was Tom Kennedy, and he goes back several years for us. He was a neighbor of ours, and so we were leaving, and I looked in front, and it was Tom's lime green truck, and so I called him.
We hadn't talked to him in a long time.
Hadn't talked to him in a long time. And anyway, it was fitting that we would talk to him on our way out. He's a guy that every time I see him, he says, "I'm praying for you every night, brother." And so very cool. He helped to manage a restaurant resort down in Belize and Key Cocker, I think. Now we're on I-75 heading north and setting at 64 miles an hour, I guess. Experienced RVers say, no, don't go above 60, just let me know. We're learning this as we go. I'm at 64, 65. Heading north, working our way to Middleburg, Florida. So when we took our inaugural trip with this thing, went up to Eustis, a couple hours away, and about half hour in, 45 minutes in, and got this reduced engine power thing. This was a couple months ago, and this truck has 200,000 miles on it. And so we went all the way up. It still ran and everything, check engine light. We had it coded. It's a fuel starvation thing. So we decided, let's go away. We'll come back, and we did it again when we were heading back to Sarasota, about a half hour at highway speeds. Reduced engine power. And so we took it into our mechanic, and like there's different ways you could approach it. Needed the thing that would be the cheapest, and so we just hoped that it was done. And so here we are on the road for, it feels like 45 minutes or so, probably a half hour, and it just did it again. So it apparently is not fixed, but it does pull even at highway speeds. It just drops to fifth gear. So this, I guess, is what we have chosen.
It's our new life.
Having to, buying something that is high miles because that's what we can afford. We are going forward, starting to driving here, going, what do we do next? Is there some place we can park for a day, get it into a diesel mechanic, drop a whole bunch of money, but that's kind of be expected. So anyway, that's what's going on. We're continuing to head north. Can't just go home. Wouldn't fix anything.
So I totally forgot to get pictures of us on our first scale. We came to a truck stop and got weighed, and we're underweight, so that's very good. First time in my life I've ever been underweight. Haha. We're waiting to get gas. I believe this is a bus full of teenagers, and there's like 8 or 9 of these buses. Roger, of course, is doing his thing and chatting with them up there. So Francis and I are just waiting to see what we're going to do. And then we're probably going to open up the back and make ourselves a sandwich and hit the road again. What'd you just learn?
I just learned how to get water in the RV, because we were wondering, like, where do you fill up with water on the road? We know that people do. So we pulled up here, we're at a Flying J, we hit the cat scale, which we knew that much, but then we pulled up to get gas, and there's a bus sitting in front of us, and he's not pumping gas, but there's a little red hose going to it. So I just walked up and I didn't play dumb because I was dumb. I just told him what we don't know, and I said, where do you get fresh water? And he went like this. It's truck stops, and it's free. You just hook it up. Who knew? So
Probably
Flying J
a lot
pilot.
of people knew that.
Yeah, probably everyone knows except us. So there's one place that you don't have it, and so I'm gonna go find out what that place is again. Loves doesn't have potable water, but the other ones do.
Good to know. So we're gonna document the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You call me ugly?
Maybe. And right now it's our first day. We're only a few hours from home, and we have truck problems. See, he just put hazards on because we can't go.
We're doing 42 miles an hour. Well, 39 miles an hour.
So Roger, why are we doing 39 miles an hour?
I don't know.
There's something wrong with our fuel starvation. We did do a little video on this, but it's gotten much worse. We're trying to limp our way along
We
to
have
our
23 more miles on I-75 to Gainesville,
and then
but it keeps on having to go uphill, which Florida, you don't think about hills until you got no power. Our friend is gridlocked. Like, there were a couple times where the traffic just all came to a stop, and we were able to.
And we actually liked it. We wanted it. Right now,
look, we're doing 23.
traffic would be great because everything slows down and we can do slow, but we can't do fast. So we're just letting you know that our first day isn't probably like we would have wanted it, but
We're gonna get it fixed.
we're praying that we get there safely, even if it takes us a long time, and that's fine. We'll have some probably hefty truck repairs when we get there, but if we can get there safe, that's the most important. Right now we're trying to enjoy the scenery. I saw some cows over there, but it's more just concentrating on what's going on in here. And this little guy doesn't matter to him at all.
There's a hill up here.
There's a hill. We'll see how fast. He is it
We're
on
doing
the
45.
He has his foot pedaled to the metal.
It's amazing how tiring it can be to just have your foot on the floor.
So for all you other new RVers out there, this can happen, and it does.
And the question is, do you go back or no? Do you go back or keep going? And our thinking is, what is going back when you live in an RV?
You don't have a place to go back to.
Okay, so then I'm down to 35. Yes, I have my flashers on. Generally, you're not supposed to drive with your flashers on, but I think it's better than getting hit.
Our friends are looking for a place near Jacksonville for a diesel mechanic. So that's what we're trying to limp there for, to find a diesel mechanic there. Then
66 miles to go.
So we'll let you know. Stay tuned.
So we've had a change of plans and stuff. Our truck needs repair, and this is Wednesday. We left 2 days ago, and our truck needs repair. I'll say hi to Wendy and Francois.
Who is it? Oh.
YouTube. We're adjusting and learning what is it when you adjust on the road. So we limped into Jacksonville, outside of Jacksonville, and we're staying with our friends in Middleburg, and they have a wonderful spot for us to just be here in the woods. It's like really cool.
Middleburg.
I did say Middleburg, and it's just a cool spot in the woods, and so we're at peace with it. And the cool thing, being new full-time RVers, the cool thing is we're just saying we're home. Like, wherever this is, we are home. We live in somewhere USA. So like right now we just ran up and found a Sam's and stuff, did some shopping. And as we walked back in, I just had this experience. As I walked into the RV, I was like, we're home. This is our home. And I just thought that's a really cool thing to experience. Didn't let go.
That was scary.
It was scary for you?
Yes.
We are sitting here waiting for Adam, the owner of First Coast Diesel, to come back and do a drive with us to see what's wrong with Chuck. So many
And 5
shakes. So yeah, we pulled in Monday and this is Friday. But we're at peace because home is where the RV is. Where's Francois?
He's enjoying there.
There. We're getting ready to change that right there. We're going to change it to say Shenks for the memories. Follow us on YouTube and to put a map on there. We're excited about that. Our friend Stacy, that's what she does. We were fortunate enough to get stranded in their woods while we wait for the truck to be repaired. We got a beautiful place to just stay there. And because she's so generous and kind-hearted, she decided to design something for us and install it. So that's what we're going to do. And so it begins. We made the decision to take off the graphics, the Solitude by Grand Design. Not ashamed of it being a Solitude. We like that. We relate to the other Solitudes, but not real crazy about the font. On the back, what we want, we got to take that off rather than just going over. It always goes against my nature to undo things. Like, I just feel like anything that I do, I would prefer that it would be the kind of thing that you can undo. The stuff I did on the RV, can't really undo it. Like, I actually got rid of the batteries that I took out because I put new batteries in. Those are replaceable anyway. But some of the other things where Wendy took off all the window casings and stuff, we just threw it away. It goes against my nature. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
What are we doing?
Going to a state park or some kind of park.
And why this state park?
Cary.
And why this one?
Because our friends Stacy and Frank used to be park rangers and camp hosts there. They had an RV set up full time, and they're no longer there. But the park is amazing, and they'd like to show it to us.
I think technically she was a forest ranger.
Oh.
I don't know the difference between park ranger and forest ranger.
I'll ask that question.
Yeah.
Stacy, comment in the comments below.
Yeah, tell us the different ones. What are you doing?
I left the poop bags back at the house, so I'm pushing poop off the trailer now. There's only 6 sites here, and they're like really spread apart, and so you're completely private on your own. I don't know what the availability is because we haven't checked into it or anything.
Yeah, but it's a state park.
It is Cary State Park.
Scary state park.
Ooh. Totally worth it.
And even big rigs, like, it's a little bit narrow coming in just between some trees, but once you get in here, the back end isn't, like, the spots aren't a problem at all.
Totally worth it.
Up-to-date facilities, like the bathrooms are great and stuff. So it has
nothing else. There's nothing else around.
There's
here.
nothing. I mean,
nothing
it's hiking.
to do. It's just
hiking amongst little baby pygmy rattlesnakes.
You jump on your motorcycle and go for a ride,
right?
Or go hiking.
It has power. It has water. It has a dump station, but no dump stuff at the sites. But it's cool. Like, if we were coming through here and chose this, we'd be happy.
Yeah, I think it's all the other parks that we're going to see are going to be kind of a letdown.
Yeah, there's going to be really nice ones.
I know, but I like the fact that your neighbors, you can't talk to them from site to site, really. They're that far apart. Oh, Roger wants to talk to the neighbors. I forgot about that part.
So there's got to be a balance.
You can walk around the park.
Yeah, you can.
With
talk
Francis.
To the pygmy rattlesnakes. It looks like we're getting more pillows.
Well, I'm not sleeping well, so I'm going to try some other things. So, we are on our way to St. Augustine in a truck because we were going to spend the day on the motorcycle today from Stacy and Frank's house in Middleburg, but we got on the bike and we got maybe a half a mile away and Roger's vertigo was acting up too much that we were not comfortable being on the bike. So we're borrowing Frank's truck. They are so generous. We are going to spend part of a day in St. Augustine. We're at least going to go get lunch, and we like it there, so we'll probably walk around a little bit. It's not too hot.
think my vertigo would have been okay. It was just on that marginal thing. Like, we wouldn't have crashed, but it just kept me uneasy. And so
when he's uneasy on a bike, I'm very uneasy.
And when she's uneasy on a bike, then it takes my confidence away.
Yeah. So he's got nothing. No worries.
Other than trying to get comfortable in a little thing.
Yeah,
that's
he doesn't like, this isn't what's in our normal truck, so it's not real comfortable for him.
Oh, and normal truck, I talked to the mechanic today, and he's working on it today. He's said he's trying to get it done today, which is like a day ahead of time. I think probably still tomorrow is going to be when it is, but it is looking good. Going to take care of an oil leak and various things. So I think
we may pull out tomorrow morning. That was the ideal, but if not, it'll be.
Well, we've adjusted our plans to get into Harrisburg. Check in Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the sights of Senai. Park the truck. Roger's over there figuring out how to put something in the truck so we have a place to park, I guess. Francis is enjoying the grass. I think this is Flagler College. It's very pretty. I've been in there. I don't think we'll go today though. So I was wrong. That's not the college. That over there is. I was just a street off.
Downtown Jacksonville.
What are we doing?
We're going for nicer. I'm trying to follow my map by holding my phone, which I'm not fond of.
Yeah, we don't have a phone holder in the truck.
But we're going to a brand new ice cream store that serves our ice cream. And so we're going to go connect with them and enjoy the world's best ice cream in the whole single solitary whole wide world.
True statement.
It's rolling.
It's
Hi,
rolling.
Ashley, owner of Malachi's Ice Cream Bar. Welcome in.
This is such a cute place. We are having a ball in
World's
here.
best ice cream.
It is the world's best ice cream. They
cool
serve this.
concept,
She
right?
serves the same ice cream that we serve down in Sarasota, and that our daughter and son-in-law actually make.
She also has wine, champagne.
Yeah, this is a completely different concept. It's so cute in here. He's enjoying ice cream that we eat all the time.
Chocolate
Anyway.
fudge brownie and cookies and cream.
Yep. So cute. Very proud of her. She's brand new. She just opened this in April.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah, so if you're in the Jacksonville area, make sure you go to Malachi's Ice Cream. This is what they do. Yep, it's pretty cool.
This is our first storm in the RV. Wendy's sleeping it out. I was actually going to ride the motorcycle into Home Depot to get something because, like they say, to have an RV is to always have a project, always something that needs to be fixed. So I was going to do that. And as I was sitting on the bike, lightning off in the distance. And so I took that as a nice courtesy notice to that the rain is coming. So we're inside waiting out this storm. And we are pleased to announce, not that anyone else was waiting to hear it, but Francois, the little Morkie, is not afraid of thunderstorms. That's a good thing, because there's nothing like little dogs that just can't stop shaking. Maybe he'll grow into it. We've had other dogs that got scared as they got older. But we're having our first thunderstorm in an RV.
Okay, Mr. Shank. Today's a good day. After 10 days, we are...
Nah, not 10 days.
Yes, it has
Seriously?
been 10 days that we have been stranded.
So we replaced the rail, the actuator, the high pressure fuel pump, and we just took it around and really tried it hard, and it works. So now we're setting course for Virginia. We were planning on taking a week to Virginia now, we're planning on taking a day, maybe a day and a half to Virginia. And so we got it plotted in. In about an hour, we're going to stop and dump the tanks. And probably dump our tanks because of coffee.
He's had a pretty good morning. He's driving. We're on a road that's really bumpy.
So we're still getting into the swing of creating content for our travel vlog. Trying to decide when to end the first week, and I think we're going to end it right here, which technically is like yesterday morning. We should have said we are leaving Jacksonville and heading north. Let's go to Virginia. That's how we should have done it, and instead we just left and came to Virginia. And we're not to Virginia yet, so we will be next week by the time you watch our second episode. So let's consider this the end of our first official episode, where we left Sarasota, got stranded, but not really stranded because we were at home in Jacksonville, outside of Jacksonville, got our truck fixed and after 10 days. And Adam at First Coast Diesel, incredible, but like really helped us out. But we got our truck fixed, then got on the road, and the truck is just purring like it was supposed to. So let's consider this. See you next week.